Well, March is the month of spring, and for many of us, basketball. NCAA tournament brackets are filled out, and now everyone is tuning in to cheer on their favorite team or make sure their bracket doesn't get busted even more. But did you know that it's also a great time to score big with your finances? Mid-Michigan Now's Leah Kavanaugh joins us live in Grand Blanc. Leah, good morning. You spoke with financial professional Nolan McIntosh, who says there are money lessons the game can teach us. You taught us tuning in and setting our goals earlier in the hour. What comes now?
Good morning, Kristen. Once we tune in and we set those goals, we know exactly what we want our retirement to look like. For me, that includes a lot of travel. For you, that could be staying at home, going fishing, going golfing. It's whatever makes you happy. But if we're looking at reaching our financial goal and looking at our a financial budget, building a bracket like we do with the tournament, it's how we get to that goal that's important. So started off with tuning in and setting our goals, and then we're going to build our bracket and watch out for those bracket busters.
What we're looking again is kind of getting back to that budget again. It's just really, it's the backbone of really what financial picture looks like. And so again, getting back to, if you're picking a final team, you really are starting to look at what's going to stay on that bracket, what's not going to stay in that bracket, what should stay in your budget sheet, what shouldn't.
So Nolan tells me, much like we weed out teams that we don't think are going to make that national championship when we're building our NCAA tournament bracket, we also need to do that with our finances. So what are staples and what are discretionary expenses? So you need things like food, electricity, transportation. I have rent on the other side of the bracket there. But do we really need that coffee from Starbucks every single day, or Netflix, or luxury goods? Nolan says those are things that will be better spent or going towards our retirement. And much like we do when we build our bracket, we all know there are going to be those teams that are going to bust it. I'm looking at Oral Roberts and Abilene Christian. They did it for me, and that happens in life as well.
What if you have something like an emergency, a car breaks down, or you go to an emergency room, something of that nature, and you don't have the means to pay for it? Well, that's a bracket buster. That's going to bust your budget. And so really what we're looking at is making sure ultimately that, we think you should have about a 3 to 6 month buffer in the savings of what your normal income is for those instances.
According to a CNBC poll, 46 million Americans said during the pandemic they have given up their financial buffer. So Nolan says now it's all about building that backup, even if slowly, recommending that for those who can, to put those third stimulus checks and soon to be tax returns into our savings. So to recap, you're going to tune in, you're going to set your financial goals, you are going to build your financial bracket, and then you're going to also watch out for those bracket busters. Now, to take a look at everything we've covered this morning, head to our website, midmichigannow.com. You can also find some tools, such as a budget tool, to help you with your planning. Live in Grand Blanc, Leah Kavanaugh, Mid-Michigan Now.